Hold on, I gotta repeat what I said. You guys know that 3 squared equals 9. Therefore, the square root of 9 is 3. Now, something that you might not have known before is that there's actually a 2 right here. Because it's telling you, like, it's the second root. It's the square root. Yeah, but we don't like put the 2 there usually. That 2 there is there because of this guy right here. Okay, does that make sense? So now let me connect that to the cube. If I had 3 to the third power, that equals 27. Because we have to go 3 times 3 times 3, right? Therefore, the third root of 27 equals what? 3. So that's what that 3 means right there. It means like what to the third power would give me that number. So there's a couple of cubes that you guys should be familiar with. At least these 4. You should be familiar with 2 cubed. That's 2 times 2 times 2. What is that? 8. Very nice. Okay, what about 3 to the third? We just did that one. 27. 4 to the third. Now this one's kind of weird.
64.
16 times 4, right? Yeah. So it'd be 64. And then we have the 5th cube. Yeah, that's 125. Okay, I mean, at least know those ones. You should know those ones. And you really only need to know those for those of you guys who like to find shortcuts. If you don't care about finding a shortcut, then you're going to do what I'm about to do. Now, I'm going to use prime factorization for these because it's easier to teach it that way. Okay, and honestly, when you're a noob at this, it's a lot easier. Yeah, you guys are all noobs right now. Okay.
He's the biggest noob in this class.
Okay, so A, write this down. We're trying to find the third root of 16. What is the third root of 16? So what we're going to do here is we're going to prime factorize 16 by going and using a factor tree. So what times what gives me 16? 2 and 8. Yeah, you can use 4 and 4. You'll get the same result. Okay, this would be 2 times 4, and this would be 2 and 2. Okay, now we stopped at 2 because those are prime numbers, and we can't split them up anymore. How many 2's is that?
4.
So I'm going to rewrite this. We're going to say the third root of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So there's 4 of them, right? I'm allowed to do that because that equals 16. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2.
What if you can do it in your head?
Oh, yeah, you could definitely do the stuff in your head. But if I did it in my head, you guys wouldn't know what the heck I'm doing. So I'm trying to show you. So before, when we were doing square roots, guys, you remember when we were doing square roots? We were looking for twins.
Twinsies.
Now you're looking for triplets.
Ooh.
So, because we got the 3 right here. So, I'm going to cross out these triplets right here. That means I write the 2 down.
Question.
And then what's left over inside of our cubed root? Yeah, so inside we're left with the 2, so we leave it there. That is your answer.
Oh, yeah.
So, now we got B. Write this down. This time there's a 3 outside. He's chilling. That 3 is waiting to multiply to people, all right? Well, not really people, but other numbers. Okay? On the inside we have 128. I can't think of a perfect cube that divides 128. I mean, if I tried really hard, I might, but I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to divide this up. Now, because it ends in 8, I know that it's an even number, which means it can be divided by
64.
By 2. So 2 times what gives me that? Okay, if you can't do this in your head, then you would write it out like this. You would divide this by 2 because you got to figure it out, and you would get 64. Then you would split up 64. It doesn't matter how you do it, just as long as it works. So now I have 2 times 4, 2 times 2. Dang, that's a lot of 2's. 2 and 4, 2 times 2. How many 2's is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I'm getting lots of 2's, but sometimes you'll get 3's, sometimes you'll get 5's. It's not always going to be 2's. So now I'm going to split this up like this. We have 3 times the third root of 2. How many 2's is it?
7.
So we have 7 2's right here. All right, so now I'm going to write this out. 3 times, and now I'm going to look for triplets because it says 3 right here. So there's 3 right there, so I could put a 2 right there. There's another 3, so I put another 2. And this 2 is a loner, so he gets to stay in there. Okay, so I put that 2 in there, and now I simplify.
Question.
What is 3 times 2 times 2?
12.
So 12, third root of 2. That's your answer.